reason. Can you hear me now? I don't know if you can still, if you're still on Courtesy Hub, I appreciate the heads up that you can't hear me, but let me know if you can hear me now, if you're still around. But going back and to this is too often, I don't see people do consistency in video marketing. And that's such an essential piece. Thank you very much, Courtesy Hub. I appreciate you weighing in on that. I think I figured out what the issue was. May have to go back to the beginning of my whole spiel, but that's all right. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is StreamYard, so it's a great tool. I love it. So as I was saying, consistency in video marketing is essential. And a couple of reasons: brand recognition and recall. I was touching upon that. I'm not sure if anyone heard me because I think I had a microphone issue, but brand recognition and recall, if people start recognizing your brand, if you do a video every day, so I release a short clip every single day, and a short clip is under 60 seconds. For me, it's going to 5 different platforms, and it's just something to educate my audience. Sometimes I'll post it to more than 5 different platforms, but the minimum is 5 different platforms. And it's something to educate my audience, but then they recognize me, they recognize myself as a brand, and they're seeing me as an expert in what I'm talking about. And that's essential. So consistency in the style, how I'm presenting it, how I'm sharing the information. So I take a video like this and I cut it up into smaller shorts. I may take up my podcast, I cut it up into smaller shorts. Number 2, building trust with your audience. So when people see you over and over again, they learn to look for you every day. I was talking about Mike the Weather channel, or Mike the Weather page, or whatever, Mike's Weather page over on TikTok. I flipped through and looked to see if he's posted a new video every day because I recognize his brand. I appreciate his information. His information seems to be pretty accurate, and I've continued to watch it. And I trust what he's saying is good for me and good for where I live. So it helps when you're building the trust with the audience because he's releasing videos almost every single day. So I'm looking for those videos. Number 3, releasing videos every day is great for enhanced audience engagement and audience growth. So again, just like I'm looking for the video over on TikTok, if they know you're coming out with that next video. Some people post it every single day at a certain time. Great. I am not one of those people, but so far. But if you do, awesome. But that's one way to get better engagement. And what does social media want? All these platforms, they want engagement. And the more engagement you can give them, the more the algorithm's going to favor you and show it to more people. And ultimately, you want to see it. More people need to see it, right? Because then you gain a bigger audience. So the more you can be recognized, the more people engage with you. Now, more people see it. And that helps, the 4th point, improved SEO, which is search engine optimization, and online visibility. So regularly posting those videos, if someone Googled my name, hopefully some of these videos might come up. And that's what you're trying to look for. Or maybe you're branding under your company name only. That's fine too. But that's what helps bring your visibility up and bring your recognition up. And then ultimately, number 5, it helps with effective message reinforcement and brand storytelling. And what does that mean? When I'm talking about my brand, today I'm talking a little bit about really the marketing side of my company, That Cat Media Group, because it's so key. The only way you can storytell is really through video. Who wants to see, you can storytell in pictures, I guess. But if someone really engages with you, they're going to engage because they like what you're saying. They like who you are as a person. They trust you. And ultimately, as a business owner, what do we want? We want more business, but we want to make a greater impact. I want to make a greater impact on the world. I want to make a greater impact on other businesses. That's why I'm doing these videos. It's not, hey, I need my next client. Let me figure this out. No, I want to make a greater impact. And in doing that, Obviously, I'm going to get more clients to help me do that, but it's because they trust who I am and trust what I say. And that's essential. So I really hope that you got some value out of this, because remember, consistency in video marketing, number one, helps in brand recognition and recall. So it helps when they see you over and over again, they start looking for you. They start looking for who you are. I'm sure we all have someone we follow. Maybe it's on Instagram Reels, maybe it's on TikTok, maybe it's on Facebook, that you are like, hey, did they put out another post? Or maybe it's on YouTube. Hey, did they put out another video? Did they put out something else I can watch? That's that brand recognition and recall. Number two, again, it helps build your trust with your audience. So consistency in video marketing helps build the trust with the audience. It helps people see that you are there no matter what. You're not going to just drop off the face of the earth. You're going to post 2 weeks of videos and then be like, see ya. That doesn't mean you can't take a break if you go on vacation or something like that, or maybe have someone else post a video. Someone else from your company, or maybe you film some videos beforehand and you schedule them to be posted. There's so many different ways to do this. Number three, again, enhanced audience engagement and audience growth. So the more we can get engagement, because we're doing consistency in video marketing and putting out consistent content, that helps us with our audience growth, because guess what? More engagement, social media, their algorithms, all these different platforms, they love engagement. That's what they want. So they're going to show it to more people. Awesome. Now I get bigger audience. And that leads to improved SEO, search engine optimization, and visibility, because ultimately we want to make that greater impact and get our message out to more people, hence the SEO, the improved visibility. And finally, message reinforcement and brand storytelling. Again, people relate to people. I may hire a company, I can look up, we used to have the phone book, but now you can go online, Google, like, hey, pest control. But if I have a connection to a company, maybe I've seen their commercial, maybe I know someone that works for them, and I really like that person. They have integrity. I know they're trustworthy. All those things. That's why I might go with that company. It may have had nothing to do with price. I'm going to go with the company based on value and who I know, like, and trust. So that brand storytelling helps. Me being on here every day hopefully helps some people trust me more than someone else, or find that trustworthy source. So think about how you can use video in your marketing strategy. What is the best way to do that for you? But number one, be consistent. So you don't have to put it out. I do it every day. I put out a clip. I do live streams twice a week. You don't have to do that, but do it consistently. So maybe your goal is 3 times a week you're going to put out video content. That's awesome. Like, that's really good. But do it consistently. Whatever that is for you, do it consistently. And don't set yourself up to fail by saying, like, hey, I'm going to live stream 7 days a week. I'm not going to live stream 7 days a week at this point in time. That may change, but right now I'm not going to do that. So I'm not going to set myself up to fail by saying I'm going to do that. But I am going to put out, because putting out a short video clip is much easier than live streaming. So I am going to do that, and I'm going to commit to live streaming twice a week. So what is that for you? Figure it out. If you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out to me. You can reach out to me at Batcat Media Group, batcatmedia.com. I do offer like a complimentary consultation. I'm happy to walk you through some ideas, brainstorm a little bit with you about what would make sense for you. And I hope you had some value on this, and I look forward to seeing you again later this week. Bye for now.